This is your boy JG.
AB.
Week 2 NFL Football Edition. Let's go. What's up, y'all? We back in the building. JG. The AB that's not out committing crimes.
No,
allegedly.
no.
Allegedly committing
the
crimes.
sane one, okay?
Listen, we did a video last week, week 1 NFL. It was 48 hours long. We gonna shorten it up by, 47 hours and 30 minutes. So we get into it right now. Week 2 matchups. Let's break it down. What do you got? Who's on top?
All right, as of today's Thursday, we got Bucks, Panthers. So
Panthers,
you got
Cam Newton.
Panthers as well.
Oh, dumbass outfit, by the way, Cam. Don't do that anymore.
That's-
you had to.
that's
get
normal,
grandma.
though. That's
I don't know. I felt away about it.
All righty, Cardinals, Ravens.
Shout out Kyler Murray. Lamar Jackson's gonna give it to you. Shout out Ravens.
I got Ravens. Chargers, Lions.
Chargers. Matt Patricia's a bitch.
You know what?
Chargers.
I'm gonna go with the upset here. I'm gonna go Lions.
And
I got the Lions.
If you come off a week where you tie with Arizona, you're not winning games.
Correct, but I feel like there's something in the air over there in Detroit and not in the water. But okay, Colts, Titans.
Colts. Shout out Jacoby Brissett. I'm picking you every week.
Titans, after what they just did to those overhyped Browns,
Let's go.
I got
TY.
the Titans.
Let's go Ty.
49ers, Bengals.
You know what? The Red Rocket hit up Seattle. For like 400 yards.
Shout out to Johnny Ross.
He's doing this thing the third. Cincinnati Bengals.
Joe Mixon, injury trouble. I'm gonna go Niners. I'm gonna go opposite.
Giovanni Bernard was doing this thing.
He was
last week.
eating, though. He's a little animal.
Everybody eats, B.
Jags versus Texans.
Oh, shout out Deshaun Watson. He's gonna do his
savage.
thing. I don't even know the backup's name for the Jaguars. Shout
It would
out
be Gardner Minshew.
what's his name
from Wazoo.
Shout out Nick Foles. Get better. You're Super Bowl MVP.
Oh yeah. I'm also gonna go with Texans here. Vikings, Packers. This is a good game.
Wow, Vikings, Packers. Last week I went with the Vikings. This week I'm gonna go with the Vikings.
And you know what?
Shout out Aaron Rodgers. That's my guy.
Shout out to you for that Packers pick at Soldier Field against the Bears. I didn't think they'd do it, but hey, they got the win.
Anytime you have Mitch Trubisky on your team, he hasn't proven anything for me to be
That's actually
excited.
very fair, man. He
the fuck outta
screwed
here.
everyone. I'm gonna go with the Packers. I went with the better defense last week. It didn't work out for me.
They played well, though.
I'm not gonna go with the Pack.
Okay,
I'm not
so
gonna go with the
never
Vikings.
mind.
Okay, Cowboys versus the Washington Skins.
Cowboys. Who plays quarterback for the Redskins?
Hey,
The team from Washington.
thank you. Shout out to all our Native Americans watching.
Let's
We
go.
got y'all.
Easy.
The team from Washington, Case Keenum, be his name.
So, and they're playing who again?
They're playing the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, Dallas.
Yeah, Dallas got that. I got Dallas.
easy.
Seahawks versus the Steelers.
First of all, don't ever do that again.
I'm sorry. I really apologize.
Don't do
I don't
that.
know what got into me.
Yeah, neither do I.
The Seattle Seahawks versus the Pittsburgh
Where's that game
Steelers. It is, I believe. Oh, the Seahawks are away, so it's at the Steelers.
Okay, Heinz Field. If it's still Heinz Field, I'm going to go with. The Steelers look so damn bad. I know
bad.
New England's good, but you look
bad.
awful. My goodness.
I know. I feel you.
I'll pick the damn Seahawks on the road.
You picked the Seahawks.
I love Mike Tomlin's post-game press conferences where he just says cliches for 45
he still got a
minutes.
job?
Yeah, he's a Super Bowl
Okay.
champion.
Yeah,
I think it's third year as a head coach.
doesn't stop a lot of people. Mike McCarthy was a Super Bowl.
Yeah, he wasn't. Aaron Rodgers was.
Okay.
moving on.
So moving on, I'm gonna go with the Steelers. I feel like they're gonna come back with a vengeance. The Patriots just embarrassed them. They
That's a good
couldn't
point.
run. They couldn't throw. It just looked bad. I think the Steelers are gonna come back with vengeance. Seahawks DBs have been very questionable. Me and this guy could go play cornerback for them right now.
Right
honestly,
now.
like it's bad.
Aggressive, come down, tackle, all that.
Okay, we got the Bills versus the Giants.
Buffalo Bills comeback win last week. 1 point game over the Jets. They're one of the greatest teams in NFL football history. They're going to continue the win streak, move to 2-0 over the shitty Giants. Shout out to the Bills. Shout out New York. Shout out Northeast. Let's go.
Listen, quick backstory. This guy has a running feud with a man that supports the Buffalo Bills. This guy, if he was to ever see
my
G
God.
out in public, he would just knock him out. So that's interesting.
This
Keep
is-
your eye on that, because I'd rather be watching that than this game. I'm going to go with the Giants. I don't know.
If you're
I'll go with the
120
Bills.
pounds, you
I'm
can't
sorry.
fight me.
He has a running feud. I'm
know.
telling you. It's like Peter Griffin and that chicken from Family Guy. Have you guys ever
It's
watched
not
that?
Okay.
Bills versus Giants. I'm going to go with the Bills. Okay, next up.
Hell yes.
I think we should just skip this. Patriots, Dolphins.
Okay, let's talk about the spread. Let's just talk about the spread.
What is the spread? Do you know? It's like plus
I think
60?
It's 16.5, I believe, currently. That was as of 2 days ago, so it's
That's
going to get
disgusting.
The Miami Dolphins won't cover the spread. They'll lose by 28 points, 4 touchdowns.
You are so nice. Only 28?
4 touchdowns?
You are very... Dude, they lost 52-16 against the Ravens.
Maybe I'm wrong.
And that was an up-and-coming Lamar Jackson. What do you think? Tom Brady... Listen, Tom Brady never passes up an opportunity to stat pad.
Who backs up there in New England?
New England? I think it's Brian Hoyer, maybe?
He's going to throw 3 touchdowns in that game. You heard
So, I'm going to go with the Patriots. Dolphins players are trying to leave. They all called their agents, trying to ask for a trade. So, Patriots it is. Kansas City Chiefs, Oakland Raiders. Uh-oh.
Oakland won by accident last week. They played at home.
Who they beat again?
They beat the Broncos. You know what? Fuck. Come on, guys. Are you being serious? I'm embarrassed.
Yeah.
I already put all my shit away. I'm like a Seahawks fan. But they're going to get rolled up. Shout out Pat Mahomes. Shout out Sammy Watkins. Told you he was going to eat. Everybody eats.
You did, yeah.
LaShawn McCoy did his thing. Look for more of that now that Tyreek Hill is nursing a shoulder. I'm going with Kansas City Chiefs.
Kansas City Chiefs for me too. Raiders look very promising. Chiefs just got way too much
You said Raiders
firepower.
look promising?
Raiders do look promising
Okay,
though.
go
I mean
ahead.
that.
Go ahead with your breakdown.
Okay. Saints versus Rams in a marquee matchup in the NFC. Last year's NFC Championship game, big game right now. Saints Rams. Who you got?
Rams. No breakdown. No,
Wow, I'm going
Rams.
with the Saints. I mean, I love it. Alvin Kamara, Drew Brees, can't guard Mike. I'm going with the Saints. Bears versus Broncos.
Vic Fangio's former team. He was the defensive coordinator for the Bears. They still look good. You know, they got Khalil Mack. Now he's in Denver as a head coach. Obviously, he's never seen a run offense before. I don't know how he got so good as a defensive coordinator. Where's this game at?
I think it's
In Denver?
in Denver. Mile
Yeah,
High.
there's that. Okay. Broncos for the bounce back win. They're going to look better on offense. The defense was equally disappointing. Chubb and Von Miller play on the same damn team, and they had 0 sacks for the game.
I'm gonna
Against
go.
the Raiders.
I'm gonna go Bears as well. They did let me down last week, but
I didn't
not.
say Bears. I said Broncos to bounce back.
You went to the what?
At home to bounce back.
What do you?
This is actually just water. The liquor's over there.
Is that water?
There's booze over there.
No way. Okay. Well, hey, this guy's a diehard Broncos fan. So, clearly.
Nah, this is not that
Clearly.
bad shit. I'm saying at home, bounce back game. They played so poorly. There's no way they're going back to back on that.
This is against the most nastiest defense since the Legion of Boom.
yeah.
This defense is
Aaron,
terrifying.
Aaron Rodgers ate him up though.
Aaron Rodgers ate him up for 7 points.
Yeah, he's a G. Yeah.
Ate him up. He only scored 7 points.
He's dope.
So I'm going with the Bears. Last week, through no fault of their own, Mitchell Trubisky screwed them over. He cannot throw.
He can
and
throw
they
it,
allowed the
just
team
not to people.
Yeah, they allow. Correct. They allowed the team they were facing to only score 7 points. I love this defense. They're very stingy. I'm going with the dysfunctional. Up against the dysfunctional Raiders, Broncos. Sorry, I'm going with the Bears. Next up, we got Eagles Falcons. 2 birds.
Oh, Falcon. Or excuse me.
Birds of a feather
Eagles will
flock
win this
together.
game. It'll be entertaining one, but Eagles will pull away in the end. Just too good on both sides offensive line. Obviously, Deshaun Jackson is going to catch a 75-yard touchdown. Go ahead and bet on that. Eagles all day.
I am going with the Falcons because
Don't
the
do that.
Eagles could not stop. The Eagle defense could not stop Case Keenum last week with the deep ball threat. Terry McLaurin, whatever his name is, all these kids from Washington Redskins that no one's ever heard of went off on them. What do you expect? Julio Jones, Calvin Ridley, Mohamed Sanu, Austin Hooper, they're going
I
to eat.
expect them to do the same thing they did against the Minnesota Vikings, and that's
Eagles
absolutely
don't
nothing.
have the defense the
It doesn't
Vikings
matter.
do. Okay, next up, we're going to the overhyped Browns against the New York Jets.
Okay, are we still calling them overhyped? I think the hype is appropriate now. You guys still got a lot of work to do.
The hype's not appropriate. People were calling them Super Bowl contenders.
I said it's appropriate now.
Oh, now, yes. Okay,
yes, it's
fair.
appropriate now.
Yeah.
And they're playing who?
The New York Jets.
Oh, I'm picking the Browns.
That's fair. New York Jets, for those of you who don't know, update. The quarterback, Sam Darnold, our franchise quarterback, came down with mono.
Tatiana is who you've been kicking it with.
Well, that hasn't been confirmed.
Oh,
You can explain what mono is and how it kind of affects.
Mononucleosis, that's just when you nasty, you kissing on, questionable individuals.
Well, you can also get it from sharing the same water as people. So
From questionable individuals.
Not necessarily.
It's not called the sharing water disease. It's called the kissing disease to the layman's. That's from Tatiana.
That's not the medical term for it, by the way. It is called the
If
kissing
you
disease,
Google
but
that shit,
that's layman term.
If you Google it.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Mononucleosis.
I got us probably losing that
Who's
game. Our
us?
defense is solid.
Who's us?
The New York Jets.
You play for the team? Hey, when did you get signed?
Listen, man.
Hey,
clearly.
What?
Clearly, I went to one open tryout.
Okay, what happened?
It wasn't open anymore.
Okay.
They let me go.
Moving on.
So that is what we got for our week 2 preview. That wraps it up. We're looking forward to the games and anything interesting from this week that you noticed. Anyone that you're looking at that could be a possible contender.
I'm not doing the contender talk right now. Obviously, New England's really good. The one storyline that I'll touch on before we go, Lamar Jackson. Obviously, he had 5 touchdowns. Some 23 or 29 or some shit like that. Is he going to do that every week? No. But I think he's shown and done enough to make them dynamic offensively. They got good young weapons on the outside, a running back, and obviously he's the best running back on that team. Shout out to Lamar Jackson. Shout out black quarterbacks.
My shout out goes to Hollywood Brown, arriving on the scene, holding down his family member in these bad times. He is related to Antonio Brown, unfortunately. And I am going to give him a shout out. Looks like a decent up and coming receiver. Hopefully he stays consistent and is able to keep producing. And yeah, that pretty much wraps it up for us.
So that's JG.
AB.
We in the building. This is week 2 NFL football edition. One last note, an easy way to avoid controversy in the media. If you're married, just sleep with your wife only. If you do that, you'll probably be okay.
Pretty reasonable.
And that's it. We out.